Hello Cancer and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. Oh, what's come out for you? I was just about to say there's a lot of watery flowing energy happening in February for you and look what came out, the star, peace and healing, beautiful. So this is Aquarius energy. This is your reading for February. So this is the major arcana for Aquarius. We're moving from Aquarius into Pisces season. So let's see what the star means, peace and healing, which is really beautiful. This is the swan. It's effortless, it's graceful. Even though you've put in a lot of work or might be putting in a lot of work, this is this ability to feel guided towards this sense of peace, which is really lovely. When I was tuning in for Cancer, I just tuned in and got, I feel happy and I feel peaceful. This is a nice feeling for Cancer. And it doesn't surprise me that the star card came out for you with that beautiful swan flowing through the water. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of planets in Pisces, so a lot of Piscean energy, that water, fellow sister water sign. So it's going to have a nice flow-on effect for you guys where it feels, it could potentially feel like some things are flowing for you. Let's see what's shifting and changing for you. Sword, Ace, Air, and Pentacle, King, Taurus, Crowned. Well, your mind. You might actually be changing your mind about somebody here. That a previous opinion that you had about somebody and how, I feel like you're changing your mind about somebody potentially to the better. I think a previous judgment, you're realizing there's more to this person. There's something more fulfilling in this relationship than you initially first thought or that you knew about. There's more. It's like going into a deeper level or a deeper connection. Interesting. This could also be, for some of you, some really wonderful insights and new ideas around making money. There could be that coming through with that as well. So let's have a look and see what else is coming through for you, Cancer. So Cancer, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. They're actually saying that the two of those things could be connected. You could be finding something that you could be making money with that was more fulfilling than you initially thought it could be. So yeah, interesting. Okay, so this reading's for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising, and always recommend to watch all three of your placements, even Venus, Cancer in Venus, if you know where they are, because it gives you a more holistic view of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Cancer. Just take what feels right, leave the rest, really trust your intuition. The waters are really flowing. You're going to be feeling things in your waters in February, I would say. And if it does really resonate, you want to go deeper and explore it further into the future, there will be an extended reading. So the link for that will be in the description box below. Okay, Six of Pentacles. It's all about balance though, but be open to either give or receive. Interesting with Six of Pentacles. There's someone potentially wanting to give to you and it's not clear, or there's somebody generous around. Okay. With the devil. Right. Okay. The Page of Cups, I potentially don't think, well, we'll have to see what the devil means, but somebody's feeling a bit stuck here. The Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, Ten of Wands, the Empress, the King of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Okay. Time of emotional harmony. Ooh. Okay. With the Ten of Swords and the Three of Wands. Look, I get, and the Sun, yes. I was getting this has got a lot to do with health in general, Cancer, actually, and loving yourself and nurturing yourself, nurturing the needs of your body, giving yourself what you need. There's new opportunities and new things, new possibilities for different results coming through here when it comes to a health journey with something that has been quite toxic or stuck. And when I'm saying health journey, yes, it does mean the physical body, but there's also this sense that it can be around relationships. You know, we can have toxic people, toxic things get stuck in our minds, toxic environments. And so there's something here where it's like nurturing yourself, smoothing out the waters. It's what it feels like. So there's a bit of yucky stuff, conflict and toxic stuff, energy around And we're just like, trying to get rid of that, smoothing it all out into new possibilities and harmony, which feels really nice. So this is why we're getting as the main energy, the Six of Pentacles is the card of balance, things balancing out. And that balance is the giving and receiving. So if you need to give more, give more. If you need to receive more, receive more. And this can be in so many different ways. It is coming in Pentacles, so it can mean that there could be some balancing out when it comes to money. But in terms of a relationship, it's to do with the things that people do. It's like, you know, who pays for the meals or who does the dishes and who does, it's a lot of, it could even be to do with money, who's got the money in the relationship. It can be all sorts of things like that. It can be open to receive compliments or a little bit of extra love and affection. It can be those sort of things that are coming through. But it just feels like whatever was a little bit out of balance on that material realm, it's wanting to come back into balance here. It is crossed by the Ace of Swords, so how to do that at this moment in time might not necessarily be clear, but that's what you're crowned by the Ace of Swords and the Pentacle King, which is money and clarity. So these are potentially some of the big themes that are coming in, or clarity about your needs being met in relationships. So these are the two themes that kind of work parallel, because both of them are about your value at the root cause of it. So they kind of just play out in different ways, really, but that's there's a sense of something is rebalancing or needs to rebalance. Because in your conscious mind, you've got the devil. So, I mean, it could also be to do with how you're feeding yourself, how you're nourishing yourself. So that comes in with this as well in a stable way. So it could be looking at food and diet as well, or what you're putting into your body. It could be that sort of stuff as well. And when they're saying that, this can be, it feels like what is going into your body, but that can be, yes, it's food and other things, but it can also be emotions and self-talk and things that you've taken on that people have said. So interesting. That's what we're getting here with the Devil card, is that this is a really stuck energy, in that it's an energy that's just been around for way too long. It's a negative energy. This can be related to any kind of health cycle. It can be to do with addictions or debt or just a toxic or narcissistic relationships. Even with the devil energy, it's potentially a difficult person around you or a difficult situation that you're wanting to get yourself out of. And perhaps you're wondering whether you've made the right choice or not with it, or it's just, you know, something or someone that you haven't been able to quite get rid of and it's still sticking around, and this energy. So the devil, is in your mind. And interestingly, at the base, we have this little Page of Cups. So in your conscious mind, it's kind of this thing that you kind of quite stuck on. But at the base, we have this little Page of Cups, which is opening your heart to something new. There's something surprising that comes in. And we've got the fish in the cup, which is the Piscean energy. And it's like a surprise energy that you have been asked to open your heart to. Now, this definitely could be to do with the peace, healing, and forgiveness that comes through. Absolutely. It could be to do with opening up to receive, because there's something on offer here with the Page of Cups. Are you the one giving or are you the one receiving? So, but either way, it's surprising. And with the Page of Cups, it's always like nervously opening your heart. It can feel like nervous excitement, and both of those energies can feel really similar, the whole idea of opening your heart and feeling nervous at the same time. So it's kind of unexpectedly opening your heart to something and but there's a little bit of harsh energy around it, I have to say. It's like, ooh, but it feels a little bit like I've opened my heart and then suddenly it's like, ooh, there's some tricky energies around this. So, it's interesting. It's interesting. Let's see where this is going. So in the recent past, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. And this is really being very independent, taking matters into your own hands, doing things your way, doing things on your own terms. And actually potentially having to use a little bit of restraint. So having to be careful with an energy or around you, that there has been this devil type energy around, that it's been really stuck. So it's like something has caused, you've been a little bit cautious with this Nine of Pentacles energy, just wanting a little bit like to do things, feeling a bit more independent and free. But at the same time, there's this wariness and cautiousness around this other energy that you don't really want to come in and get its claws into you with the devil again. So interestingly, I feel like there's a big shift that's coming with this, Cancer. I feel like it really is a situation that is not serving you and potentially the other person anymore. It's just not serving. Definitely you has to shift and change. It's been around for too long. It almost needs to be addressed in some way. So we do have some nice energy around that there's peace and healing around it, and opportunity for the sun to shine and to be happy again within this situation. But there's a little bit of conflict because it's sort of just raising some things up to the surface. Some directions need to be taken here. So the Five of Swords is in the near future, a little bit of conflict around, you know, you're healing this thing that you're feeling a bit conflicted about, or there's a bit of conflict about the shift and change that's going on here. But this Five of Swords is surrounded by the Star card, peace and healing, and the Sun, which is vitality and joy. So it's like you're being asked to step into that, and however that plays out, that old energies that are trying to drag you back and in and hold you back and keep you in that old energy, it's like you kind of breaking free of that, and it's creating conflict because it wants to hold on to you, but you're shaking it off. You're releasing its grip on you and freeing yourself. So you're presenting as the Ten of Wands, which is that you've been carrying around these heavy burdens here. These are the things that have been gripping you and holding you back and have weighed you down, quite literally. So these could have been some heavy responsibilities, just feeling kind of that this energy around with the devil, this stuck energy has really weighed you down a little bit, I would say. So we have in the energy surrounding you, the Empress. So this is fantastic energy because it's saying it's time to nurture yourself. There's opportunities here for new growth to come through, for new abundance to come in, and to, really nurture your environment, where you're living, you. So there's some things in your life that are positive, that are growing, and that you want to look after. And there's more that you can give to that, perhaps, or be open to receive from an abundant source. So it really feels like you're moving on from this energy, feels a bit stuck here. So that feels good. And having the Empress around is really nice. It's very supportive and caring and nurturing energy. There might be someone around that is like that, or it feels like it's time. You're getting messages. It's time to do that, to nurture the new growth. Hopes and fears, we've got the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is about taking action. It's like, I want to take action. I can see where I've been really stuck. I can see that, yes, something needs to be addressed. Just might create a little bit of conflict. But at the same time, it's like breaking free an abscess, and all the yucky stuff can come out and then it can heal afterwards. So it really feels like it's kind of important to make a break, like from the past here, because that's what we're seeing here. With the Six of Cups is the past, and the Ten of Swords is an ending, a closure, a break. Something that you've been thinking about for a while, maybe something that's taken up a lot of space in your mind, and it's like, it's over now. I need to kind of say no to it, close that door, find closure, end that chapter, move on from the past. And in doing so, I'm creating more emotional harmony for me. I'm looking to new horizons. for new things to come towards me, new opportunities coming my way. So it really is just shifting your view of, instead of looking out and seeing the devil, you're looking out and seeing this new horizon as the young emperor here in the Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for some different results, waiting for something really positive to come towards you here. And it's interesting because this Ten of Swords is very much an ending, but it's also the new dawn. It's potentially some things from the past are finally making sense and understanding how that's affected you and how you need emotional renewal and balance now. And it's time to open to these new possibilities that are coming through. The sun is shining. This is what I love it. The darkness, you see, the devil is the darkness. The darkness is lifting, and there is the dawn here of the Ten of Swords. And then the young emperor sitting out there in the full sun going, I can see, because look at the card that we have here. The sun is shining. The darkness is lifting. There's new possibilities, and it's becoming clearer and clearer. And with that comes the sun, becomes joy, comes vitality. You get re-energized again. You've got both the sun and the star here. The star was guiding you through the darkness. It comes out at night. But now there's a transition from the nighttime to the day, where suddenly everything's out in the open and everything becomes clear. And you've got the two cards of clarity, the Ace of Swords and the Sun. So this feels like a breakthrough of clarity. And the sun can represent happiness as well. So breakthrough that can bring a sense of happiness with it, which is really lovely to have that sun there. And it's got the little inner child as well with the sun card. So there could be a sense of inner child is really guiding you to this breakthrough of wanting to play and find the joy again. So yeah, that's the energy that's guiding you into this breakthrough. So really the Ten of Swords could be letting go of a belief system that you once thought was true. It can just be something that you're letting go of that took up a lot of space inside your mind. So let's get your affirmation card. It says, I claim my own power and I lovingly create my own reality. Wow. Because this devil can be a very disempowered energy as well, a fearful energy. And so it's almost like breaking free of that, breaking through the fear barrier or the whatever it was that was holding you back there. And yeah, there's a bit of conflict in doing that. But once you can do that and lay that to rest finally, it's opening up to this. So it says, I ask for more understanding so that I may knowingly and lovingly shape my world and my experiences. And that's what we're seeing happening here. The energy starting to flow with the star. There's peace and healing coming in, which is really beautiful. So let's pull a charm for you, Cancer, and see what's coming in. We have, oh, beautiful, the little butterfly. It's also a little bit of a moth as well. It's interesting because moths fly to the light. They like light. They can also be deceived by the light. You know, it can have an outdoor light, or they, glowworms in a cave mask as stars and trap insects and things like that. So it's interesting just that I'm getting this because the devil's in the deck, and I'm just intuitively getting that there was something that you thought was the light, as in you thought it was a new possibility, or you thought you were seeing something clearly. And there was some kind of illusion or deception around that. And now you truly are seeing it clearly now, which is potentially a very particular area of your life. It's like just one thing. Suddenly I see it. It's like revelatory. And that is transformational, that particular thing. It might be something about a person or a particular thing, aspect of your relationship or dynamic that comes in with a relationship in your life. It definitely feels like there's a relationship energy around this, absolutely. But at the root of it is absolutely your sense of self-worth. And so see how that plays out in the rest of your life, because it's going to be mirrored with opportunities to transform things to do with money and work, position, status, all that sort of stuff that's coming in around that. So yeah, that's it. But the real light, the new dawn is coming. The sun is truly coming out now, where you're going to see something so clearly. So that's your reading, Cancer. It's actually really a beautiful energy of opening up to new possibilities, things dawning on you now, seeing the clarity and releasing some of that old toxic energy of the devil and opening up to new ambitions of the Three of Wands. What is it that you want? The young Emperor, getting a bit confident with something, or when you're not feeling, or trying out something new, trying out a new experience, or trying on some new clothes or a new guise, like a new identity in some way. You know, the Emperor is powerful, ambitious, so it's like we're trying it on. What's it like to be the Emperor? But it's the young Emperor, so it's like hasn't quite got all the experience yet to be the full Emperor, but it's got the ambitions and it's on its way. So there's new ambitions here that can form a tangible reality, which is really interesting. So you're being so guided to the light, Cancer. It's beautiful. So we're going to see what's happening. We're going to take it over to the extended reading now. We've got a sense of the transition. Darkness is lifting. The sun is fully out. It's the new dawn. There's new possibilities, new growth. There's peace and healing. There's a lifting of the veil if you've been deceived or you thought something was something and it wasn't, like an illusion of some sort. And there's now this clarity moving forward. So let's see where this is all going into the near future, what other energies are coming in, how is it being supported by the universe, what else you need to know about where this is all going. So we're going to explore all of that, look further into the future and deeper into the reading in the extended reading. So I'd love it if you come over, Cancer. The link is in the description box below. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. Also helps with the growth of the channel, and I truly appreciate that. And take care.